Greetings everyone. In this video I'm talking about the topic of love. What is love? Well, love is a word, right? We use this word in the English language to try to capture some type of concept or idea. It's a word and concept that many people have sought to define or express, and something which pretty much everyone seeks to come to some understanding about. However, love may be as difficult to fully describe or understand as the source of creation itself, what we could call the great mystery. Romance, passion, desire, caring, attachment, and related feelings are often interpreted as love, while those who speak of unconditional love encourage the awareness that we are all expressions of the same creative consciousness or infinite source, and we're all connected to one another therefore. Hence this guidance to love thy neighbor as thyself, since at some level we all are part of the same ultimate self. In this context, love could be conceived of as the energetic state or frequency that is at our spiritual core, where we are united to that source field of creation. We can shift our consciousness toward our awareness of that unified essence, or away from it and toward a focus on separation. Love would be the state that we have a remembrance of, in which we seek to re-access the feeling of through our relationships with people and phenomena in the external world around us. However, the external world is a reflection of our inner world. So when you are consumed by fear, by anger, by shame, by distrust, and so on, then that is what will appear externally, things that seem to reinforce those feelings. While when we are becoming harmonized and filled internally with love, then we'll seem to notice that appearing more in our external environment, as within, so without. If you look at people in relationships, when there's a person who's very insecure, who carries a lot of fear, a lot of mistrust, a lot of self-hatred or anger toward others, then they will start to perceive things that are occurring in that relationship, such as the words or actions of another person, to fit into their own self-concept, their own beliefs, their own insecurities. Something that some external observer might view as benign could be viewed as some form of disrespect or betrayal by the person who carries that victim consciousness. Therefore, it's important to recognize what we're actually carrying within ourselves. If we're truly filling ourselves with self-love, with self-valuation, and to see how that is reflected in our external environment. Rather than placing blame on others, rather than reacting with anger, with fear toward the world around us, it would be helpful to look within to see what our deepest beliefs are about love and about other related subjects. Love, in a sense, begins with self-love. If we are a part of that divine essence, and yet we don't love ourselves, then we're going to project that onto our concept of God and our concept of other people that we encounter in our external world. Coming back to this question of what is love, it's something for all of us to explore, to access and find within ourselves. we tend to seek things externally to give us that feeling of love, to convince ourselves that we are loved, that we are appreciated or valued. Yet we've often forgotten to access that within ourselves, to really truly feel and believe that within the heart of our own being. And once we do really embody that, then we may notice that the things that are occurring externally, the way people are responding to us and treating us and so on, will shift to correspond with what we think and feel within ourselves. So this is the message that I would like to share here, that love is something to embrace and access within ourselves. If we have this concept that God is love, or that at the deepest level there is a loving essence that is fueling and fostering this process of creation, then if we're not experiencing that feeling of love in our life, it's not the fault per se of those who are around us. It's our own forgetting, our own separation and disconnection from our true essence and understanding of who we really are. I hope that you appreciate and find some value in this presentation, in this discussion. For those that are interested in spirituality and personal growth, in healing and holistic wellness, I invite you to visit my website at www.phinsights.com. That's PHINSIGHTS.com. For now, I would like to wish everyone a wonderful day. Namaste.